menu is going to be roasted tomato and pepper pasta.
And pepper pasta.
Yes. And I'm going to make the sauce with the roasted tomatoes and
maybe. Oh, because mine would have probably jumped on this cushion and started.
Is that a eating?
Yeah.
So I have to train them how to like behave.
Yeah.
That's why all
Yeah, I
this
should put them in the shot. They follow the meat.
I know, right?
They look so nice and cozy.
Yeah.
Makena was answering the question of how you guys reconnected.
Yeah.
So yes, she was looking for a stylist, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I give it a try and see how it goes? And I just reached out to her, and ever since then, we've just become friends, business partners. True. I've become a stylist. Yeah, she's like my sister.
Oh. Shucks.
So when did you first realize that, oh my gosh, I think I have been designed for cooking?
I've always loved cooking ever since I was small.
Yeah.
I used to stand in the kitchen
Yeah.
when my aunties and my mom were cooking. So it's something that's been there since I was young.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who doesn't love good food?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, good food is.
Guess what I forgot to ask? What's the menu? I know we'll see it written, but what's the menu? Yeah.
So we've got a roasted tomato, roasted tomato and pepper pasta.
Yeah.
It's gonna have mushrooms and I'm gonna do some grilled aubergines.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have some chicken.
Okay. You say grilled what?
Aubergines.
Oh, Nini.
Birganya. Yes, let me call it.
Eggplant.
I didn't imagine. I did not.
So Claire, like, when was the first time you like, oh my gosh, food is everything I want to do?
I think I was 6.
You were 6.
No. That's not the first time. Food was not the only thing, but I knew I loved food.
Yeah.
Okay, and then plus my family, we just, I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah.
I started baking.
Were you in FNN? Did you do FNN in high school?
No. Imagine I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, that's the weird part. I did physics.
What?
Yeah, I did physics.
I actually thought that you did FNN. I don't know why.
I did physics, yeah. But then, like, you know the way, like, those guys always, like, Sam
Yes.
used to call me all
Yes,
the time. So
yeah.
he knew I loved his cheesecake.
Yes.
You know, baked cheesecake.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I loved it.
And he'd always call you, be like, come through. Come through.
Yeah. But I wish I did. I'd have aced that.
Yes.
We were in high school together, for those of you who don't know. We were in the same class, but not in the same class.
Wait, by the way, you were on this different stream.
Yeah, different stream. So, yeah, there's a lot of people I actually talked to from high school. It's very interesting. You know how the teachers always used to tell you, your life is yours. It's not.
That voice sounds familiar, though.
That's right.
It does.
You leave the school alone. Which is well, there's a lot of truth to it, though.
Yeah.
People's journeys go completely different. Some of the ones that you're really close with, you can grow distant with.
Yeah.
So yeah, people's journeys are completely different. Sorry. Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah. So and then there's always, like, especially with us ladies, there's always a joy when we're together having conversations and doing what we love. So the cooking and stuff like that. So for me, it's catching the wrong moments.
Yeah.
And
Nice. Oh yeah. Fine. Hello,
Welcome to the juice station.
Yes.
Ash. hydration station.
Stage.
Hydration station. We're going to make an infused water. It's going to have strawberries. It's going to have cucumber.
Ooh. Strawberries.
It's just going to take the flavor of the fruits and whatever.
Okay.
And then it's going to have a bit of mint in there. And then we're going to do a lime mint pineapple juice. Yeah.
Yo.
You cannot.
Water is too mainstream for this.
Yeah, it's too mainstream. So I have to spruce it up and make it a bit, extra.
Extra. And you look at where you are now.
Yeah.
Do the pieces finally fit together, or are they starting to make sense? Like, do you look back and like, that's why I liked cooking, or that's why makes sense,
Yeah, they are.
or starting to fit together?
For me, my life is just as random as it comes. Like sometimes, okay, well, right now it's not, because then there's of course plans and everything that you're trying to put together to kind of like work towards a certain goal. But before that, it was just like shmeh. Like, a lot of people say they have it figured out. I didn't have it figured out for like.
You don't have it figured out.
Yeah.
And I don't think we'll have it figured out even in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it figured out now. Now because
Much more than you did
than
before.
I did before. Exactly. Yeah. But just random events. Maybe forget.
For me, it's the pieces kind of do now make sense more than they did before. Because before I just used to be like, what the heck? Now at least I'm like, okay, I understand a bit more. It's become a bit easier for me to also just, be in the moment.
Yeah. The things you want to do have not yet come to pass.
Yes.
And so you get frustrated and you're like, I just want to quit. Or you change careers 95 times because what's happening in your immediate is actually not coming to pass. What would you tell people who've done that? Because why I'm asking you guys this question is that my own observations of your life, you're two people I know who've learned the value of living empty. So whatever comes thrown at you, you're able to pick it up and say, well, I have to make good out of this. And meaning that whatever is at the bottom of who you are, meaning your creativity, is able to then flow easily compared to sticking it to one, like, okay, if I'm not cooking, I quit life. If I'm not doing interior design, I quit life. But I'm able to...
But you see, you can't go with that mentality with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to... For me, it's if the going gets tough, like, are you just going to stop doing what you love because it's not happening for you? And that just means that there's a reason why it's not happening for you right then. Yeah. So you just have to keep doing what you're doing, and if you love to do it, you won't feel like you're working a day in your life.
Yeah.
I just feel like we put a lot of pressure on ourselves
as well.
Yeah, because I'm like, there's that thing for like people forget to live. I don't know if I should look at the camera or I'm so used to talking to the camera. That's like I'm talking to you. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves, which is harmful, like detrimental to ourselves. So like I know both being motivated and being completely and utterly feeling like doing absolutely nothing, and a lot of people always be like, don't stop, keep moving.
So that's strawberries and cucumber.
So good when it's chill.
That looks so nice. So I've noticed like strawberries are not really in season because it's no heat, right?
Sometimes it's also, isn't it just as important to also take time to just breathe and stop and just be like, okay,
What's up?
wusa. Yeah, it's very important, and we do forget how to do that.
So what are some of the things you do when you need that breathing? Like what's your to-go-to breathing moment?
I eat.
Food is
I
everything.
cook.
Yes.
I cook, of
Yeah.
course, and spend time with the girls. But sometimes I actually just don't mind a nice massage. And, just getting your own alone time.
Yeah, alone time is very important. Sorry, and I got to that point in my life where I was very like I didn't know how to stop. Like I just had to keep going. And I was just like, you know what? I need to just So for me, I found that I love silence. I can sit, but I can sit in silence for hours.
Yeah.
There's something very calming, very
I
peaceful.
never turn on the TV.
Yeah.
I don't go to look for things to watch.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Instagram. But
Instagram, yes, but you see, there's no surrounding noise. There's not actually. There's something just about sitting in silence that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I love to hike, so I do that a lot. And I have little places that I go to when I need to just, be alone and with my thoughts and calm down and they're very nice. Places I go to secretly.
But your question was like, what would you tell somebody who?
Yes, I just
Still.
Who is
It's just under that serious pressure of I have to do.
you don't have to do it.
well, you can't have to do it.
You can't do it all. You can't do it all.
If you want to get to where you want to see or you see yourself in life, then you have to do it. But I feel like pacing is. I don't know if you listen to podcasts, but
Yes.
oh my god, I sound like.
Maybe you should recommend some also.
Please do.
Yeah, recommend some.
There's a lot of good talks that even books that tell you about pacing yourself, because I know the thing about human beings is when they do something they want instant results.
Yeah.
And I get it, because I mean that's the reason you're working, so that they can get results, but sometimes they're not instant. That's so pacing yourself but still working at it, because you see what happens is that pressure is what can even make you not even give up. Because a lot of people are just like, will I be able to do it? Will I be able? I can't. That it's too big a dream, And they say that your dream should scare you.
If your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough.
Now there's those people who actually their dreams scare them, and that's it. They're scared, so they run away. You get what I mean? So, but pacing yourself, I would tell you, don't be too hard on yourself, and also don't ever compare
your journey to somebody
with
else's journey.
anybody else's, because I'm telling you, half the people that you're probably comparing to, that have used completely different means to get where they're at right now.
They are.
So just take it a day at a time. Yeah. That's like my most. Just take a day at a time.
Take a day at a time.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can't get everything you want in one day.
Yeah.
So it's a process.
Yeah.
And one thing that I used to be told is trust the process. You must trust the process. It may not work in the way that you want it to, but it will
come. It will make sense.
Yes, it will come to make sense. Even when it makes absolutely no sense, it will come to make sense.
What would you say are some of the defining moments where you've had, differently, that you're like, oh my gosh, this has quantified who I am, and this has pushed me forward to keep doing what I do, because sometimes we look for the big things, like, okay, I was on radio, so I've made it. But sometimes some of the change actually happens within. And for us ladies especially, we really struggle with emotional wholeness. So it's like, where do you get those moments where you're just like, okay, I'm okay with who Makena is, I'm okay with who Clare is.
Let's see. Can I give that to you first?
As you think about it, I'm busy just hugging up.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at my food. I'm like, I need to eat something.
I feel like the moment, because you're asking if there's a moment or I would feel, what pushes me to continue doing what it is I do is, first, the reason as to why I do it, which is something that will be seen in the future. But the second reason is also, I mean, the support is amazing. Like, honestly, when you walk up, you're in the supermarket, and then there's a lady who's just like, we're from here, and we're from upstairs, and we watched your video, and we came there because of what you're eating. We just wanted to know what it tastes like, you know. Just that feedback from people who are actually supporting you. I hate calling them fans, because I hate that word. I'm a supporter. I'm not your fan. Who support your work it's beautiful. And of course, knowing as to where that journey is going to lead to is also that motivation enough, because at the end of the day, I'm not doing it. Okay, of course, I'll be doing it to feed my family, but there's also a greater cause towards everything. It's like those little pieces of puzzles that you're saying that trying to fix together. There's a greater cause, because for me, I believe in helping as many people as I possibly can. Yeah. It's going to be my end goal in everything that I'm doing. Actually,
Let's see. I just said I'm having. This one just gave me.
I just want to see it with my mouth.
That's the one.
I'm like, that's my food. People. Yes, like she said, having a good support system, even when you think that it's hard. Because the days that I do, and there are days that I do wake up and I'm just like, oh my goodness, like
I do not feel this.
I do not feel this day.
Yeah.
And pick up the phone, call someone who you trust, who you know is going to give you a proper ear to listen to, talk to them, and they'll pick you up. And sometimes you just have to just yourself up. Just keep it moving.
Yeah. I have one more question. What would you guys tell your 25-year-old self if you were to go back? 25.
It's never that serious, honey. That's what I would tell myself.
It's never that
And
serious.
I would tell myself, like, believe in myself a bit more. Because I never did when I was 25. I never did.
Wait. You do realize I'm over 25, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
My 25-year-old self.
Yeah, what would you have told yourself?
What would you have told yourself? If you were to
My younger self.
Yes, your 25-year-old self.
like, if you were to meet you when you were 25 right now,
What would you tell?
what would you tell?
Don't eat my chicken,
Don't
fam.
stop it.
Wow, that's actually a very good question, because I'm like, what would I have told my younger self? First off, stop.
Yes.
I probably would have told myself that, and then I probably would have, and then technology is changing so fast. You probably should have done a unit in freaking IT just to learn how to code. I'm telling you, it's gonna be something in the future. Mark my words, coding will be a necessity in our education system. And then what else would I have told myself? Trust the process. And live.
Live and let live, man.
My goodness, let me tell you, this paper chase just forgets people to just live. Like, have happy moments, Take yourself out, girl, have some good laughs.
Good girlfriend.
People forget to live just chasing money.
Don't lose yourself chasing something that will probably not bring you joy.
Yeah, just be happy.
Be happy. Choose to be happy.
And it's a choice.
Yeah, happiness by the way is a choice. You must be happy.
Yeah.
Okay, you choose to be happy or
Stay positive.
you must.
Always stay positive. You said you would listen to some podcasts. Would you like to recommend?
Sasa, majina.
Unaweza ni text baadaye pia.
I can text it to you.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got some. I bookmarked them. Just download Podcast Addict. Yeah, I know.
Can see that side already.
That's I know.
Now because knows I'm here.
I know.
Everyone's like, now he's joking.
Yeah, right?
There we go. There she is. There she is.
I got the rip of
That's an amazing job, by the way.
Yes.
Amazing job. Looking nice and cozy.
Podcast Addict.
That one has like all podcasts, right?
Yeah, so basically what you can do is search the category of the podcast that you want to listen to, you know, and then so there's this guy, okay, there's one that I'm listening to that's called Beyond the To-Do List. So it has like a couple of them on the same topic, you know, productivity, you know, all that stuff.
So I was here a couple of weeks ago, and there's just been so much progress in this kitchen. So this is where we're going to be cooking, guys. But first, let's just check just the major interior. Let me begin with the floor. Makena, what exactly is this floor though? It's too late. So I can see a bit of wood.
Yes, it's a mahogany.
Yeah.
And so it's a mahogany.
A mahogany and
It's I need to do this. So Donna, I asked you what and Mazara's floor.
and Mazda as well. That's for this floor though. Yeah. And then this one now once we go down into the kitchen.
On this side, it is all tiles.
All tiles.
All tiles.
This looks a bit like wood.
Yes, it looks a bit like wood.
Yeah.
Like, this is a terracotta tile, and this is just your normal white tile. Yeah.
It looks so pretty.
It's still not done.
Yeah.
We still have a lot of work to you know,
To do. Look at those cupboards. Wow.
The cupboards are laminated MDF and mahogany.
MDF and mahogany.
Yes. The kitchen countertops, you have to excuse them. They're not done. They're actually, this is a sample of what it's going to look like. So,
That's still wood.
this is wood. This is mvuli. So it's going to be 3/4 the size, which is about halfway.
Yeah.
And it's going to be full. So
Wow.
you're going to be able to use it as a kitchen countertop and as a chopping board.
Wow. So how do you take care of water now if you're gonna use?
This
Yeah.
has been treated and we've put an oil.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's safe for cooking.
Wow.
And it's safe for, it's not going to get water damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
We'll
just
just treat it and everything.
see these up ones.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still a lot of work in progress.
And on this side too. Wow, I just love the feel of the kitchen. It feels very homey.
Yes.
It feels so Kenyan inspired.
It is very Kenyan inspired.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a country house theme
Yeah,
because we love to cook.
yeah. Ooh, avocado. You
So I wanted
guys.
to give my mom a kitchen where she could cook and enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
So I designed this for her.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a whole other extension of a kitchen that once it's completely done,
Yeah.
she'll be cooking 24/7. Yeah, she'll be cooking 24/7.
It's so the detail though. Like
Yes,
it's
it
so
took a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's been working on it since January.
since January.
Yes. So it is
From the
year.
floors to
And it is not yet done.
Yeah.
In fact, tomorrow we have a painter coming in
Yeah.
to do the touch-ups because now that the cupboards are finished,
yeah.
we need someone to come and redo all the painting. And, yeah.
Okay. So this is where we're cooking, guys. This is where the throwdown will be happening.
Yes.
Check it out.
And we're waiting for someone else.
We're waiting for someone to.